Websites.com. By Fit.
It's 11:59 on Radio Free America, and this is Uncle Sam with music and the truth until dawn. Right now, I've got a few words for some of our brothers and sisters in the occupied zone. The chair is against the wall. The chair is against the wall. John has a long mustache. John has a long mustache. It's 12 o'clock, Americans, another day closer to victory. And for all of you out there on or behind the lines, this is your song.
And welcome everybody to the Daily Gun Show. Come to you live every weeknight, and we talk about guns for an hour. So this is on the old microphone, I guess, and it's really weird, really awkward. I guess I've gotten used to having that microphone in my face. So this is just the microphone across the. I'm just talking to the air here. It's the microphone on the laptop. I got the little squiggles, so let me know if you're hearing it all right. Patreon is down. Patreon is down. I'm getting an error over there. So no links on Patreon tonight. I'm getting a weird error. So we'll just use these links, or we'll just use the text chat here. And as soon as I can figure out how to work my computer again, we will screen capture. I don't know why everything's acting weird. Something touching my touchpad. I don't know what's going on. So there we go. So now we've got the comments over here on the left. Yeah. And make that full screen. And I just got some tasks, some errands to work on. I don't know if they're errands, if I don't have to go anywhere. Are they just tasks, I guess? I have some things I have to work on. So we'll see who else shows up on a Monday. It is May 18th. And it is Monday. So let's see. I am going to head over. I guess I could do it online. My internet's not down. Patreon's just down. So we'll head over to Instagram, see if anything good's happening over on the Instagrams. Posted a couple quad barrel Derringers, which is actually kind of one of the projects I'm working on right now. I posted that kind of big 357 6-shot revolver last week. This was, it seems like a week ago. How long was this? 2 days ago, I guess. We did the free patch Friday stuff, and there was a bunch of the patches that were up for grabs. A bunch of these I ended up sending out with stuff from that got sent out over the weekend. Got some feedback on the audio. Thanks for that, Barbecue. Barbecue's out there. Welcome everybody. There's only, I guess, 3 of us here tonight. So let's see. Posted the Laser 25. That's a Sundance Ring of Fire gun. And let's jump over, see what we're missing on the calendar. I think today was something. Calendars here. Oh, Dan Wesson, that's right. So today's the 18th. I don't know why this thing starts on Monday. It's weird to me. I'm used to them starting on Sunday, I guess. Anyhow, we got Dan Wesson being born today. Back in 1825. He was about 25 years old when they invent the revolver. If I remember right, he's the guy that, is he the one that leaves the company? Problem is, I did these images on the calendar site with the drafts. These aren't the actual playing cards. These are just drafts. So I think the actual playing card talks about which one of the two. One of them sat down and retired, though, about halfway through their gig at Smith & Wesson, got sick of making money, and just decided to enjoy the rest of his life. And I think that was Wesson, wasn't it? Anyway, tomorrow, Tuesday, is going to be Buffalo Bill's first Wild West show. So we'll see if the museum up there does anything. That would have been in 1883. So what, 50 years after the percussion cap? When did the Indian Wars end? I think the let's see when the Indian Wars were. 1622 to 1924. My goodness. Yeah, they're saying 1924 intermittent. So I guess that definitely happened in 1883. Maybe I should look at a timeline. Let's look at a Indian War timeline. You go to images, and we want to see the end of it. I know I've seen some neat stuff about the trying to chart all the different Indian wars. There's definitely a lot of them. But anyway, I remember, was it somebody hung out with Buffalo Bill? But I guess if this was his first Wild West show, I wonder how long his Wild West shows happened. So Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. How about Wikipedia? I think we'll get quicker there. 1870 and 1920. So maybe it was towards the end that he had some of the Indians acting, or whatever you want to call it, performing in the show. Yeah, Sitting Bull, 1885. See, that makes no fucking sense. So you're saying 2 years after, so while they're still actively in the wars, Sitting Bull is like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go hang out with Buffalo Bill. It's fake history. I'm pretty sure we just discovered fake history. Is this the butterfly effect? What is this called? Mandela effect? This is the Sitting Bull effect. Were there actually an Indian Wars, or was it all just a big Buffalo Bill show? It was like the Truman Show, except it was Buffalo Bill show. Turns out that's what really happened back then. And we got Ozzy out there, barking at that moon. I shake my fist at the moon. All right, well, I got to get to work. So that was looking at the calendar, which is what we like to do, and looking at Instagram, which is also what we do. We've done them. So now we're jumping out of there and getting over here to work. Well, actually, I think I might have to go snoop around on the internet a little bit more. So let's see. If I go over here, oh my goodness, what did I do over here? And I unscrunch that up, and then I copy this. We'll go ahead and open up a new screen. We'll search for corp images. What's all this about? Well, actually, we can use that here in a second. So we'll use that. But I'm looking for corp, not Inc. I'll type in here California. Newbury Park. All right. And then maybe we'll find one. A place like this. Well, maybe I'll go back and how do we get Newbury Park to show up in there? Oh, maybe we had it in this auction. Probably wrote on here Newbury Park, right? Yep. Newbury Park, Calif. So let's add that to this. And go to all. That's interesting. So it's going to try to sell me a bunch of stuff from their website for a bunch of pages. And then let's go like 8 pages deep. From my research, it appears the company is relocated in California for 1 year before moving to Utah. Is there any type of collector value? This is Uncle Lee back in 15 saying no real collector value yet. I would disagree. Oh, look, here's me saying I don't agree. Back in 2015. As a collector, I looked for one for a long time. I can say they're rare. There, so there's me actually saying that to that guy. And then what I'm looking for, though, is not that, but an address. There's me trying to get that guy to sell me his guns. He wouldn't do it. I wonder if I could find it on Blue Book. Yeah, I think I'll have better luck finding it on the image. So I'm looking for the address of North American Arms Corp. If anybody wants to try to email it or find it for me before I can find it. It was in Newbury Park, California. And I'm looking for the address, like the street address of that factory. Oops. Let's see if maybe I can find a picture of the paperwork. Anything I can think of, because I can't. Let's see. I've never. Oh, what's on this about? Nah, that's the wrong one. I only have the one. It's pretty hard to find guns from Newbury, and it didn't come, with a bunch of stuff. This would look like one, potentially. Yuck. To think that somebody made this one into a keyring. Oh, its pictures are gone. Oh, here's some pictures. Oh, maybe this one was a keyring from back in the day. But 9606, dang, that's an old serial number. No pictures of the factory or anything. Or of the paperwork, I should say. Dang, that's kind of neat. Glad I wasn't watching this, because I would have probably bought that just for the gun for $245. That's a good deal. What year was this? 2014? Yeah, I would have totally bought the shit out of that. That's when I was buying them too. I guess I just didn't see that one. I guess I should go look and see if I actually have any paperwork from back then. How am I going to find it? Where do I have it? All right, I guess, what am I going to do? You guys are just going to have to listen to nothing here, I guess. So entertain yourselves, or there's nobody jumping in because I didn't give a link. But I got to go see if I can go find some kind of paperwork. Where do I even have it? I'll be rummaging around for an hour trying to remember where I have it. I don't know where I would have it. Do I have a picture of it somewhere? Let's see what we got. I guess it can't get any bigger than this. So, arms. This could be a manual, but I don't have the, or else it's that manual. Freedom Arms. This was a story about Rocky Mountain, and I guess I didn't grab the first page of it. And this one has got the address of Rocky Mountain, so we got that one. this one continued on page 90. I'll get that. Wait, which one is this? 1976 issue of Book of Handguns. Right, so guess I don't have a picture here. I never turn that on. Let me see if I can. I don't want to show this over there necessarily, because does that show a link or something? I don't know what that's going to show. Provo, Utah. Well, that's corporation though. Or I mean, that's Inc. That's the new one. But thanks. I'm going to need that one in a second. But that would be. Let's just double check. 2510 North 5. Yeah, that's the one that I've been to. That's the current one. That's North American Arms Inc. They don't bother making the big differentiation, but Corp is when they were in Newbury Park, California. So maybe I'll try it this way. I'll just copy, paste, and search for this. Get rid of the punctuation. Punctuation for searches. Do stuff to searches, so we'll get rid of it all. And then boom. Let's see what we got. Written. Well, and like I say, nobody really talks about the difference. They only really bring it up if you own an old one, and then rarely do you ever bring up anything about the location of the factory. So this would have been, see, North American Arms Corp, Newbury Park, California, and this is the old Dick Sewell model with the extra little gizmo on the top there. And what we're looking for is the factory where these were actually made. And I have one, but it came in a box just by itself. So I don't have anything like paperwork that would have the address on it. Guns.com. What's all this about? That's, I guess, an interesting way to summarize it, but not accurate, I guess. I'm now on page 2, so I think I'm going to do is, well, maybe not. I was going to dig in more, but it's already going way off topic from guns and stuff. So Google doesn't even find anything. It's only got 2 pages. Lame. So I guess I'll go back to images and maybe put in manual. One that is claims to be from thing. They sold that one for $165. Dang, nice price. Let's jump up here, see if this one had any other pictures with it. Uh-oh. Oh, what do we got going on here? What do we got going on here? Next. North American Arms. Boom! Just exactly what we're looking for. Thank you very much, whoever this guy's auction was. Boom. Boom. Exactly what we're looking for. All right, so boom, 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 boom. So we got that, and then boom. Open link a new tab. No, open. Oh, what did we get over here? I don't open link. What the hell is this? Image. Name. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on with this business. And we'll click on this. And now we got any of that. I just want to click on this. Boy, it's trying to give us all kinds of information I don't want. So how about go away and what the hell is all this? Yikes, what's all going on in there? Who knows? So image ID, how about this thing here? You give me that source. Will you just give me that? Open a new tab. Suckers. Save image as. No, that's not the picture I want. Cancel. So go back to the picture we're looking for. Do the same thing again. Where I see open a new tab. Boom. Boom. Save image as. That's how you grab a picture off a site that acts like they're trying not to give you the picture. So here's one from Rocky Mountain Arms. Look at how similar that manual is, right? So we'll go NAA Corp. One picture there. I guess I want that one. No, I don't need that one. This one though would be a great picture to have. So we'll do the same thing. We do inspect. Find it here, right click on it there, open a new tab, and save image as, and we'll save that one as NAA Corp 2. Now, and then save. And now, go back, get rid of this. So that's what I got. It's just like in this little box or whatever. I don't think I got this, which is pretty cool. So now let's try to, oh, look, Dead Horses out there. Well, I'm going to drop a link, and if y'all want to jump in, you're welcome. There you go. So I'm going to write down 3303. Old. Aho. Road. Newberry Park. California. 91320 805. Oops. 05. Let's see. 498. 21. Right, so now we got 3303 Old Conejo. I don't know how to say that. And we'll take that. Boom. Copy. You guys can look at that if you want. And then I'll put that over there and move this over to here. I'll move this over a little bit. And let's just set it right here, I guess. Paste and save. And then go back over to, I don't know, here and put it in here. That, hit maps. Looks like it's a tent just now. Boom. And let's go take a look at where these NAAs used to be made. So, Old Conjay-Ho Road, let's get rid of this phone number because that might be screwing something up, and who cares about that? So now we'll hit enter again. We're going to go right next door. And now we're going to, let's swoop in like some sort of a drone. Like some sort of a magic drone. Oh, wait, we can't open it up all the way. Can't see your comments. All right, so now we can swoop in and see where North American arms were made. Crazy. How could they be made here? No way. No way. This had to be something else back in the day. This would be like if you drove in today. You telling me this is where they were made? No way. This here. Spin this around. Let's go Street View, and I want to see what this looked like in 2011. What? This is what it looked like in 2011. I want to look what this road looked like back in the day. What are we talking? 1973. Oops, about 1970. Come on, Google. Come on, Google. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Google? Show me a bunch of apartments or something? Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't know. I should be able to put this in. Yeah, 1973, and then images. I guess I could put in Rocky Mountain, or no, North American. It's possible that it was just a mailing address. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that. It's possible that it wasn't. It was just somebody's place. That was their mailing address. Damn it. That's probably what it was. They probably were still being made in. Well, no, that's not true. You can't make them somewhere and then put your some other place on the gun. I wonder if there's any way to find that out, because there's no way for Google to tell you. Just been plumb hoodwinked by Google. Dang it. All right, well, so that's one of them. And then I can close out of here, and I can close out of here, and I can close out of here, and we can try doing the same thing for Rocky Mountain. I think I know what it is for Rocky Mountain. Well, I definitely do know what it is for Rocky Mountain. So let's just see if I can find a quick picture of it first. Put manual in there. Here's one. All right, so open image, grab that. Now what are we talking? On January 20, 1982, Osborne bit the head off a bat. What you're talking about, Ozzy. He should have gone and gotten his bat flu shots. So now we got 360 west, 600 south, which you can definitely tell is a Salt Lake City address because they're crazy. And then Utah. Oh, I can't see the whole zip code. 8411 something. So now I'll take that and copy it. You can have it also. And then I'll drop this in here and search for it. And I still don't know what zip code that's supposed to be. Maybe 84101? How can that be? 141. No, there's no way that's 101. That's bullshit. Regions. All right, well, let's look for that on the map. We'll get rid of the weird area code. We'll leave all the rest of the weirdness because that's how they are weird with their addresses in Salt Lake City. Everything's west and north, or south and east. Nothing is like just a place. It's always got to be two places. So this is 360 west, 600 south. All right, we're zooming in, just like some kind of a drone. This is where Rocky Mountain Arms was. This looks a lot more like a place where Rocky Mountain Arms would be. And it's even a CNC machine shop right now. 3D. Boom. Let's go take a look at this place. Oh, it's a resource. Those places are cool. Ever been to a resource? Makes a lot of sense that it would be something cool like that. Look at that. That's a pretty cool pic right there. Tell you what. Let me get this thing to wiggle. It's not going to wiggle a little bit. It ain't going to wiggle a little bit more for me. Come on. What happened? Where'd it go? Where is it? Where I lost it. I lost it. Go back. How do I go back? Go back. Boom, boom, boom. 3D. Zoom in. Wiggle. Wiggle. And now wiggle. Are you kidding me? No way. No fucking way. Hold on. Are you kidding me? There's no way. Oh, it totally is. Holy shit. Holy moly. What do you think the odds are of this? Is this some sort of coincidence? Or is this something else that's just not a coincidence? See what we're looking at right here? Who knows what this is? Who knows what we're looking at right there? Does anybody even know what we're looking at right there? Let me go way back. Let me go a little something like this. This is 2011, and look what's thriving in business right here. And then what's next door to them, right fucking there, is where Rocky Mountain Arms were made. That is crazy. That is pretty crazy. Huh. That's a weird coincidence, I think. So, yeah, it's crazy. So I've been there. I didn't even know it. That's pretty cool. That's super cool. So, and that is a pretty fucking cool picture of it. So I think, how do I zoom out again? Zoom out and like come in from over here. And then come in. That's what I need to do. There we go. But not wiggle this, wiggle this. There we go. Can we do it? Oh, yeah. Dang it. How do I get the sky to come up a little bit higher though? What the hell happened there? Wow. I didn't do that though. All right. Wiggle, wiggle. There we go. Out, out, out. In. And wiggle. And. Yeah, it's going to just pin the skyline up there, I guess. That's its thing to do. That is pretty cool, though. Anyway, so that's that's where the Rocky Mountains were made. Oh shit, man! I should have gone up a little bit. That's a pretty damn good picture right there. I'm taking it. Print screen, and flip over to this, and that was Rocky Mountain Arms Corp. Boom. And move it over. Move it over. Move it over. And then crop. And over here. Wiggle. And over here. And wiggle. So who knows what that, oh, I see that Garrett threw $4 at me. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Who knows what we were just looking at there? Next to where Rocky Mountain Arms was freaking at. It's crazy. I wonder if they have anything to do with each other. Gotta find out now. So, apply. And then I'll shrink that down a little bit. And I'll take that as one picture. I guess that's not the only picture, but it certainly puts into perspective where that place is at. So now let's see if we can go back. We're going to zoom out, and I'm just going to go to plain old street view like a chump, and I'm going to drop the little dude right there. And that's not it. Oh, no. Yeah, this is it right here. So that's what it looks like. I'm just going to deal with it. And I'm only going to be able to go back to 11, but I will. Huh, did they change the street lights? No. And let's see. We'll just go right there. Print screen. Head back to this one and just stay on that layer and drop it and wiggle and put it right there and drop this back down. Over here and here and here. So that's where the Rocky Mountain Arms came from. Very cool. So now we'll, oh, what did I just do? Two things with one click. We'll go back to this. No, this, no, this. Whoa, where did I get rid of? Let's get rid of this. Did I just close a window? I guess I just closed a window. So now we'll go back over here. Recently closed. Did I close 4 tabs? I did close 4 tabs. All right, so we can zoom out of here. So, you ever heard of Nothing Fancy? He was a YouTuber who lives somewhere near Salt Lake City. This was his good friend for a long time. Hung out in this like building next door to where Rocky Mountain Arms comes from, or yeah, Rocky Mountain Arms comes from. So if you zoom out of Salt Lake City, and then you go up to, how far up is it? You go up to Ogden. Yes, it is pretty far. And once you're in Ogden, there's this train station somewhere, and that's the John M. Browning Museum. And then you can go to his house and stuff. That's in Ogden. This is the Salt Lake City, and then or the Salt Lake, and then you can go south of Salt Lake to Provo. And if I remember right, you would kind of come over here somewhere. Let's go find out. So that was, how do I get there? Here, view on YouTube. Go to YouTube. So that was, oops. And then thanks again for the, what you got going on there? Some kind of avocado, eating some coffee. Probably a pretty good idea. And then, let's see, 2150 North Provo, Utah. Oops, copy. Thanks to barbecue for that one. I'll close out of there. And I'll go over here. And I don't think I have that even listed, so I'll post it here first. Paste. And yep, and that there. And let's save. So that's not in my way. And then go back over here and paste and just show me it. How about that? And search. Oh shit, I was down on that. So I can barely remember this water, but I could have sworn the water was to the, what do you call that, the east. So anyway, we'll zoom in on that one as if it was, oh wait, is this right? I don't know. I guess it's been a little while. I do not remember our big golf course. Oh, wait a minute. I do kind of remember a big golf course. Anyway, we're going to zoom in on this one. Do the same thing, 3D. So you come in off of this road. And how do I do it? This way. Come in off of this road. And kind of pull in. And then there's a sign right there. You can see. We'll have to see it from the road. But you can see the sign right there. Let's get it like this. But then that tree's right in the way. But the thing is, you come in. How am I going to twist this? You come in the building from over here. So this is really the entrance. And then I figured I could get the mountain in the background if I got it from here. I forgot about this big lake behind it. For some reason, I guess I was thinking this was water over here. I was hoping to get that mountain there. Boom, but they're that close. They're in the foothills of that mountain, right next to that big lake. That's where the North American arms come from. So this is the offices, and then you walk in, and all the rest of this is factory. That's where they're shooting them. So, I don't know. I guess we'll get this picture. I don't think I can go in anywhere. Nope. I'm collecting some images of some factories for a project. So let's see, I'm going to print screen on that. And then go over to this, go over to here, and lock that, shove it off, go to North American Arms Inc. Crop this down. Crop. Why is it doing this? We got a lot of screens open, I guess. So then we'll try to go with those mountains, even though I probably won't get it in the actual picture. There we go. So then apply. Bring this thing down. So that's one picture. I guess we'll just save this real quick. And then go back to that thing. And now we'll just drop this to right here. Try to get an actual picture of the sign because it looks cooler with the sign, I think. Plus, I don't want to chop down it. I'm not saying they need to chop down that tree in the corner, right? I'm not saying that. But if they chop down that tree in the corner, I could get a better Google Map picture of their place. That's all I'm saying. So what am I going to do? I don't even know what to do. Look, I can't even, because of this tree. I'm not saying they have to cut down these trees for me to go to a Google image. I'm just saying if that happened, I would get a better Google image. I can't even get a good Google image. What's going on? Oh, look, now I'm down the street. So let's go back down to where I'm trying to be, and not down the street from where I'm trying to be. I'm going to sneak up. Sneak up and zoom in. See, I don't like this. Sure, I see the sign. Sure, I can see the sign or whatever. But how's that helping me? It ain't helping me at all. Nope. I want to look up at that sign. I want to be sitting in the back of one of these pickup trucks looking up at that sign. Can I get over here? Can I get over here? Can I get over here? No. Can I jump back over here, please? Can I come over here? All right, we're going to go up. Oh, you know what I should do? There, 2012. Look at this dramatic sunset picture. Look at it from 2012. Nah, those Those trees are still there. See, that would have been the perfect shot if they would have trimmed those trees, maybe cut them down completely. And they could have had the perfect shot right here of the Google image of their building, at least one corner of their building. All right, well, so we'll come up over here and let's see if we can't drop a squat right on top of their business. Nope, doesn't look like it. So that's all we got. All right, well, that's what we're gonna have to deal with. So that's NA, and we can zip this back to there. I mean there, north. How about that? And then that was Orem, I guess. No, Provo. It's all the same thing. You might as well all be Salt Lake City. So next we're going to go to Spanish Fork, which is another North American arms factory. So, wait, did we already? Yeah, we went to Rocky Mountain. Now we're going to go to Spanish. North American Amrin. I spell arms now. So. Look for one of them manuals. That seems to get the best chance of the Black Widow. That's not going to be from Spanish Fork. This is an interesting one. Holy moly. I guess I have seen a 22 short with that barrel. No, I haven't ever seen this one before. I gotta go look at this. What happened here? Winning bid undisclosed. I bet. Sons of bitches. Look at that. That's amazing. I've never seen that. Never. I've looked at a lot of 22 shorts in my day. Wow. That is amazing. Holy shit. Damn it. I didn't even know that existed. Oh, what do we got here? Caliber 22 short. North American. I guess that's a tag of some sort. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, we got it. We got it. Open a new window. Boom. Thank you very much. 1800 north, 300 west. So obviously Salt Lake City, even though they act like it ain't. Spanish. There's no zip code. I guess they don't need a zip code back in those days. 801 798 1993. Right. Right. So copy. You're just gonna have that to play with. We'll go back over here. Oh wait, no, this goes into here. This does go into here. So now we're going to put that here and paste and save so I don't lose it. And then we can come over here, drop that into maps. Get rid of the phone number and see what that tells us. Boom, there you go. Right next to PCC Aero Structures. Pistol caliber carbine aero structures. What is that all about? All right, we're going to go to satellite view and zoom in as if this was some sort of a robotized drone. So look at that. It's right next to some kind of airport. That's convenient. Let's say you needed to offload a bunch of mini revolvers to some other South American countries, let's say, even though it's North American arms. Then what a perfect place to be. Materials come in from the railroad track over here into this side of the factory. They come out of this side of the factory, hop that little fence right into the airport and out. I'm not saying that's what did happen. I'm just saying that would have been profitable if it did. All right, so now we're going to zoom down here and take a look at where this happened. That's pretty nice. Let's zoom back up because I don't like it ground like a sucker. We're droning this. That's a big place. So I'm guessing they have a portion of this. That's such a big place. This is what it would have been like if you were living back then in the day and you were a drone. Look at all them coolers. Why do you need to have it so cool in there? I'm guessing this is some sort of like multi-company situation. Look, if you're asking me, does Dead Horse live on the other side of this hill? It's none of your business. None of your business. All right, so then I'm going to take a picture of this, I guess, because that's a pretty neat looking building too. I wish I could get a little bit closer to the ground. I can't. I think I'm going to take that picture. Oh, should I take it from right here? This kind of looks like the entrance, doesn't it? That looks like the loading phase. I'm going to take it from over here. Look at that wicked mountain in the background. Google blows butts or whatever, but for this kind of stuff, they're all right. They do this all right. Who do you think came up with this technology? Do you think it was Steve Wozniak, the guy that invented the Apple II? Do you think it was the guy that invented the Commodore 64? Or do you think it was the guy that invented the Atari 2600? Who came up with this sort of technology that lets us map? And I'm talking in like the mid 80s when they actually came up with it. And then it was sold to a company that sold it to the company that Google bought. So we copied that, and now we're going to this, and that'll be North American Army Tank Spanish Fork. So we will paste that whole business. Crop this whole business down, get that mountain. In this picture, no, I'm not seeing nothing. I'm not seeing nothing about this picture. So we're going to go to there. And we're going to there. And then apply. And now we have the Spanish Fork factory. All right. And then how many other factories did they have? They had Spanish Fork, then they went to Provo. I think the Provo factory was the same, and if it wasn't, I guess I don't know. A television is better than Atari. Well, and television is the people that created the Atari games that left Atari to become their own company. So television is Atari, but it's the game developers from Atari, from what I understand. Let's see. So now we can go to Freedom Arms. Let's find out where Freedom Arms was. Oh, we got all that again. So Wyoming. I'm pretty sure they just have their address because they still just sort of exist. So I guess that's all you got to do is go there and first figure out where they are in Wyoming. Well, that explains why I didn't go there, because they were nowhere near where I went. So I came into Cody, and then I went around Riverton, and then cut across the South Pass to get down to Rock Springs, I think, and then over to Salt Lake City. And this is the Continental Divide. So I would have been going up and over the mountains and went way back up over there. So that would have been a tough one to find. But if you went to Salt Lake City and went north, That makes a lot more sense. That's probably how you get there. All right, so let's get in there. Looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. There's some sort of a lake nearby. I guess that's handy. All right, we're going to flip over to this. And we'll zoom in. Oh my goodness, look at this place. It's in the middle of nowhere. Can't make guns in the middle of nowhere like this. What's all this? How do you explain this? We just made a circle in the middle of nowhere for no reason. All right, well, we're going to zoom in and we're going to 3D it. That's what I'm doing. But I'm guessing, yep, it's fake. Turns out this whole area is just painted on the ground. A lot of places are like this in the middle of nowhere. They'd make it look like a whole bunch of people live in this country, but when you get down to it on Google Maps 3D, look what happens. It's just probably the same kind of cling that they put on a vehicle for like one of them vehicle wraps, but they'll do it to like big portions of Idaho to make it look like there's buildings or a city even. In this case, this whole RV park, fake. It's just a big sticker that they put on the ground. Alan Maker behind this? Do they make big stickers like this? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, yeah, they make big stickers like this and they've got big government contracts. They're always rolling in money. What do I know? I just know what I know from Arizona and from Google Maps, and that this is all fake. So I'm going to have to drop to the little dude. Drop onto the ground. Boom. Oh, look, there's a hill here. Couldn't see the hill from that fake sticker. All right, we're going to drive down to this cornfield. What do we got here? What do we got going on? Come on, you kidding me? What's this sign say? World's finest firearms. Nice. Can't read it at all. So what, Google couldn't figure out how to make their street signs work here? 2007? You kidding me? Assholes. They drive past my house like a couple of times a week, and they haven't been out to this place in Wyoming since 2009. Holy moly. So anyway, now we know what it looks like. Can I drive over here? Let me go in here. Let me go over in that parking lot. All right, well, how often was this truck parked there? Is that thing just parked there forever? Well, here we are, 2009, and now it's snowing. And oh, look at this. Got a good version here. Almost. Damn, Google, you suck at this. So I guess I'm going to have to. Oh, let's go to this one. Nope, I got that guy driving in front of there again. I guess that's what Freedom Arms looks like. This jerk had to be sitting there in 2009, and now you can't get a good view of this place. Go way down the hill. Well, that's actually pretty good. If that was not made with a potato, that would be a good view of that place, wouldn't it? Damn, that would be a really good view. Let's see what it looked like in 2009. Come on. Come on. You're currently showing me 2009. You kidding me? How about this one? Ugh. It's worse than everything. It wasn't even there. Looks like a big pile of mashed potatoes happened. Dang, that would be a good picture. Well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make that into a picture anyway, because I don't care. Boom. So, get rid of this. Oops. Knocking all my own shit over doesn't seem to affect Google's quality, even if I wanted to. So print screen and this again. And we'll go to lock that off. Go to that. No, leave it on, but unlock it and do that. All right, and now we'll go to crop. Now we'll go to this. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. I'm going to do that anyway. Boom. That's what I'm going to make it look like eventually, but I'm trying to get the picture if I can, I guess. Great tool to where to hide your moonshine. I actually love Google Earth. I use it all the time when I drove a truck. A valuable tool. Yeah, it's okay. Do you know who invented it all? Oh, yeah. There's like a love-hate relationship with Hank Strange, although it's not so much love. There's just people that hate him and people that tolerate him around here. But he's no angel. But take it easy, Crump, for joining. I'm not just looking up random stuff. I'm actually working on a project. Oh shit, it's been an hour, but I've been working on a project tonight and using the Google Earth to locate a couple of the factories, but also I just needed to figure out where these factories were for this project, and getting an image of them is satisfying curiosity as well as being interesting for this project. So now I'm going to go back to Google and ask it something different. This was Spanish for. This was, I think, open image in new tab. Oh, that isn't a new tab. So save image. And we'll call this Spanish work address. So now we got the address there. And then, what was this? Freedom Arms. So now we're going to see if we can't go up here and say I've seen pictures of inside of it, but that doesn't tell you nothing about what it's like on the outside, right? I guess I could now put the date in there, right? Or not the date, the address. Oh my goodness. That dog sneezed. So what was the address? Where did I get the Freedom Arms address at? Oh, I just went online because it was just online. But actually, I probably have it right here. Right? 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 Yeah. Boom, here's something. There's ammo on Yelp. Oh, I just got one picture. Freedom Arms, or Freedom Wyoming, is located in the Star Valley. I would not have gone out of my way to stop here. Only my father and brother insisted on stopping. They make the smallest handguns in the world, the 500 Wyoming Express, blah, blah, blah. I'm not too sure what the purpose of such small handguns would be other than they are small and compact. I don't think they have a huge amount of power when it comes to the slug. They are display cases in a small there are display cases in a small factory. If that's what you want to call it, in videos and a tour of sorts covering a brief history of the company and the small firearms. For a gun enthusiast, it's probably a must-have. For someone who's not an enthusiast, it's mildly interesting. Yeah, it's an interesting review. There's a picture of the sign at least. DIY targets, what's that all about? 360 view, what's all this about? Oh, what area I'm looking at. Lame. Well, it's actually a little better, actually. I'll go one out. That's actually better. That's actually way better. All right, stupid Google. You're lucky. You're lucky this time. Damn, that's actually really good. So print screen and make that small again. Bring that over there. Get rid of this one. It's shitty. I don't like that one anymore. And put this one in there. Put that over. Boom. Moving on about that much. Over to about there. And got it. And there. And like that. Done. All right, Google. Saved yourself this time. Save. And now, no idea. We got no idea about. I put links out there, so everybody's just having to listen to me mumble because nobody jumped in. Let's see. So now we can go back to get. Oh, let me keep that actually. Save as. Be done. Biocast. Create a video. Yeah, no shit. So I'm saying, what is the idea? So there's that. Oh, look, they got a lake right there. I didn't see that before. Well, that's one of them quarry lakes. Huh. What's that all about? So it looks like you'd have to go to Freedom, Wyoming, which is over here, and it ain't very big at all. Look at this place. They got some stuff. I'll bet you some of that stuff is rusting. That's what I think. Some of it. Whoa. And then go back over to the picture. Boom. And I guess that's all of Freedom, Wyoming. Holy moly. And that's the border of Idaho and Wyoming. Holy shit. See, there's some mountains. And then usually when mountains go from green all the way up to white like that, it means that there's pretty tall. So that's happening. And then, let's see, there's some sort of a road here. But it looks like you got to drive this thing out. 89. Montipeller. Is that the capital of Idaho? Let's flip it over the map. So now that's pretty crazy. You have to go to Idaho to get there from Wyoming. It's messed up. Let's get a helicopter. So yeah, I haven't driven that up to that area before. What else do we got now? Go back over here. So we got the Freedom Arms going on. We got North American Arms. We got no North American Arms Corp because I can't figure out. Could I not figure out the address? What the hell was I doing? No, we found the address, but it was that weird. I don't know what they were. It's like a dentist office. So I don't know what to do about North American Arms Corp. We got Rocky Mountain Arms Corp. I guess that's it. That's the ones I needed. All right. Well, let's see who else staying around after all this. We got 7 people out there. It's up to y'all. I'm gonna start drawing me some cartoons. I can continue watching this thing I was watching about LCD monitor technology. It's pretty interesting. Or I could stay live over here and just keep mumbling while I draw stuff. But I don't know. We've been going an hour and 10 minutes. Nobody jumped in tonight, so we'll just probably keep going. Off here. It's just easier than having somebody watch over your shoulder. But thanks everybody for showing up. We had a bunch of different people show up tonight and chat a little bit as we dug into where the North American Arms, where the Rocky Mountain Arms, and where the Freedom Arms are born at, where they come from. We figured out their addresses, which I needed for a project, so thanks for being part of that. And we looked at the calendar, which is telling us that tomorrow is, I can't think of it. Cheating. I'll think of it as soon as I see it, right? Tomorrow is Buffalo Bill's first Wild West show. That's right. So is this a good day to watch some sort of, is there a good movie about Buffalo Bill? Wonder. I don't think there is. Is there? All right, well, so with that, I guess we will be back to pick y'all up. Oh, man, he was flying right around in front of my face for long enough for me to go over and get my electric tennis racket, and then he flew off. Or she. I don't want to be bug sexist. I think there are both boy and girl bugs, for all I know. But with that, we'll say, it's pissing me off. It's pulling one of them Bugs Bunny deals on me. As soon as I pick up the racket, it gets out of here. As soon as I put it down, it's right back in front of my face. Just hovering right in front of my face like a helicopter. It's probably because I'm saying stuff. So with that, I guess I'm out of here. Thanks for showing up. We'll be back to pick you up later.